Hello, welcome to the Joe Cortez Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world, the boxing capital of the world. And you know what? It's time to be a senior capital because so many seniors are moving out here to Las Vegas. But before we go into that topic, I got to remind you fans out there, you like football. My grandson, I mentioned it in my previous show, my grandson Bryce Hampton, who plays for Purdue University as a defense quarterback, and he will be playing tomorrow, his team Purdue versus Michigan State. Tomorrow on Fox Sports. Watch it tomorrow night, tomorrow evening. It'll be a great game to watch. I'm so proud of him. And, go Boilermakers for tomorrow. Hope they win. Okay? Anyway, we're going to talk today a little bit about the assisted living that we have. I say I'm one of the owners of the La Mansion Assisted Living. And I have my guest on the show today is my other half, Sylvia Cortez, who will be talking to you more about the assisted living. But before we start, here's a picture of the assisted living, La Mansion in Las Vegas, and it's one of the most luxurious assisted living you're going to find in the whole country because I've had agents from all over the country come over, to see what we have, and they said, Joe, we never see anything like this around the whole country. I mean, this is really top of the line. It's an 18,000 square foot home on 5 acres. Luxurious suites, all 12 suites are luxurious, high-end for seniors. And, of course, you have Sylvia Cortez, who's the CEO. You see a picture of her there. And then we have Sandy, my daughter Sandy, who's the chief financial officer. She's there on a daily basis, making sure everything is being run properly. And we have with us also Natalie Garcia, who's activities director. She's my oldest grandson's wife, by the way. And then we have, like we said before, the floor plan of 18,000 square foot. And we also have the assisted living inside. You go to the inside of the house, you have some of the rooms. You have beautiful high-end suites. They're like Ritz-Carlton type of suites inside. They're beautiful. The closets, the bathrooms, with the beautiful shower. Everything is really nice. And you have the great health care there. And we also have the library area, sit down. And you have the elevators for those who can't take the stairs. And it's just a wonderful place. And we also have a room that they have activities, regular activities on a daily basis. You have the activities boardroom. They have a playing there on a regular basis. They play bingo, dominoes, all kinds of games. They have TVs. We also have a big theater. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of hand, but it's a big theater, a 20 big seat theater with individuals who can sit down and enjoy themselves. And if you want to reach La Mansion, you see the cooking, the best chef that we have, a chef, a sous chef, a beautiful kitchen. And if you have to reach the La Mansion Assisted Living, here's a phone number you can reach, which is something that you may want to check. When you want to set up for a tour, just give a call to the number up above, and we'll be more than glad. So I want to welcome on the show Sylvia Cortez. Sylvia, welcome to the show today.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're here, Sylvia. Now, you've been the co-founder of the assisted living, and we have this place going pretty good now, and people are happy because they feel at home there. They get a lot of attention, a lot of love and care. Can you tell us a little bit about what goes on there on a regular basis?
Well, there's a lot of love that goes into the facility. All the staff, as well as my daughter Sandy and my granddaughter-in-law, who just give so much love to our residents. One of the things with our staff is that when we do interview them, we go through the whole rigmarole, that you have to do. And one of the things is that we want them to treat the residents, with respect and with love. And it's amazing how our seniors thrive, with the love that we give them, they joke around, they're whatever they need, they can get. One of the things in specific is that we have our chef who's amazing. She'll go out of her way we obviously have the regular set menu, but if our seniors don't want one particular thing, she'll go out of her way and make whatever it is that they want to eat. So we really cater so much to them, just giving them the love, and they're able to thrive even more.
Okay, now let me ask you a question, Sylvia. I know, but I want the viewers to know. Mm-hmm. how do you come up with the concept of turning our home that we lived in, the 18,000 square foot home, we lived in there for 17 years, then you turn it into an assisted living. How did that come about?
Well, it all started with my uncle, Tio Luis. I was his, to say I was his caregiver, not caregiver, but I was the administrator of his estate. And he was in an assisted living in Florida, and I just loved the way that they treated him. And it gave me an idea, why don't we turn our house, because it's a huge house, it was just 3 of us, why don't we turn it into a high-end assisted living? So that was the seed that started everything. It took us quite a few years to finally get to the stage where we are now. But he was the one that I just thought about it, that our house was too big just for us, so I wanted to downsize, and so did Cindy. And we downsized. He says, well, rather than just sell it, let's turn it into a high-end assisted living. And believe me, it is high-end.
Okay, for you viewers out there, we said three of us, and she mentioned our daughter Cindy. The reason why we bought that home was because my daughter Cindy was involved in a tragic auto accident 21 years ago. And I remember I had just finished a week prior to my daughter's accident. I had finished doing the Oscar de la Hoya and Julio Cesar Chavez fight here in Las Vegas. And I was doing some work in Chicago in the field of ophthalmology, and I got a call from one of my daughters that letting me know that Cindy was in a car accident. My daughter Cindy ended up as a quadriplegic. But anyway, so being that she was a quadriplegic, I started looking for a home for her that where we can really make her feel more comfortable, because she was an X-ray technician up at St. Joseph's Hospital in Patterson, New Jersey, and then she decided to come out to visit us when she had the auto accident. And being that she's been with us since then, we want to try and make her life more comfortable, have the best. So we were looking for a place that had wheelchair accessibility, and this house that we found with the under 18,000 square feet, it happened to be a home that was being built for the mother of an individual who had a mother who was in a wheelchair, who needed wheelchair accessibility to shower, roll-in shower, which is so important for seniors. And of course, everywhere, the entryway coming in, everything in the property was all wheelchair. We had elevators up to the 2nd floor. We said, that's a house we want to get. That's why when we decided to downsize, we decided to go in with we started talking with the daughters about the assisted living. So tell her that we started talking to our daughters about doing the assisted living, and they all agreed to it because why?
Well, because of Cindy.
Because of Cindy.
That was the thing that we did buy another house, and yes, we extended it, and we're very comfortable. It's just one level, which is perfect for Cindy.
Yeah, where we're at now.
Where we're at, right now. So we figured, again, why just sell this property, which is such a beautiful property. It had the trails, it had gates all around, so the security. My daughter Cindy used to go with her dogs in her wheelchair. She would take them out for a walk, and she would go all around the property, just walking her, and us feeling safe that she was there. When we traveled, we knew that we didn't have to worry because she was under, should we say lock and key? No, not really. But it was a beautiful property. It is a beautiful property, and that's why I thought it had everything that a senior would need if we had assisted living there. So
exactly.
That's what we did.
Well, being that we have that location now as an assisted living, the seniors that are there now are very comfortable. They feel the family members come to visit. They're just overwhelmed with how the treatment that they're getting from from our help that we have there. We really care for them. I'm one individual. This morning I was at a senior healthcare talk show this morning at the YMCA here in Las Vegas, and I was invited as a speaker, and I was very, very, I got very emotional with them because I love seniors. That's one thing. I love kids and I love seniors. That's one of the things. So our heart goes, that's why we're so happy that we were able to turn the house and pay it forward to help other seniors, make them feel at home, make them feel like they're part of a family. Because, sometimes seniors get into a certain age in life and their children have their own family. They're not able to care for them the way the care that they deserve. So we felt like we can help them feel like they still have the family around them by us giving them the love that they deserve, all the help that we have there. all the aides that have come in on a daily basis, around the clock aides, they treat them like they are their own parents, because we have our help that we had to screen them before they start work to make sure that we're picking the right people. There was over 800 individuals.
Yeah,
Can you
that's
tell us a little
true.
bit about that?
Yes, when we did post the employment, we had over 800 applications. Obviously, we had a lot of work to weed out, but then came COVID. So there's like anything else, every industry has been affected with the lack of the employees and so forth. But the people that we have working for us, they're part of our family, and that's how it should be. We want them to show that tenderness to our seniors. These people have worked all their lives, and this is a stage in their life where they should be treated with the most kindness, respect, and love. And have them enjoy, the few years that they have, or God knows, maybe they have a lot of more years. My mother was living there. My mom passed away this year, and she was 98. She was short of her 99th birthday. But while she was there, oh my God, my mom has such a good time, because the different activities. Oh, and we also have a golf cart that takes them around. So when the weather was nice, they would take them around. And it was just, we did what we did for my mom and for all of them.
We also have a putting green there.
Yeah.
And I mentioned before.
The pool, yeah.
The beach entry pool with a ramp that goes in.
Yeah.
You can walk into the pool. It's really nice, it's safe, and it's gated, and have security all around for the pool area. Yeah. And the theater in the house, the theater is a real theater, and I used to enjoy being there myself. When I was living in that house, that was my favorite room, the theater, because you could sit in there and watch the fights or watch movies, and it was just a wonderful room. The seniors love going in there now. One particular gentleman, Jim, who loves to go to that theater because he would like to watch the fights. So I put on fights from the old days, and we sit there, we watch those fights, and they enjoy that so much, just sitting there watching the fights, and or whatever they want to watch. They want to watch a particular movie. We have over 500 movies and in the library that they can watch, and but that's the kind of theater that we have.
Yeah.
It's a good place. And Sylvia, this morning I was talking to some seniors, and one of the concerns that we had about seniors talking this morning was about that the safety for them, that they can fall and they don't have nobody. Let's say they're in a house by themselves and they fall. Somebody, what this lady was talking to this morning, her name is Gina Knight from Chicago, and she's one of the directors for the senior programs in Chicago, and also on a national basis. And they were talking about how sometimes you can fall, you feel a little dizzy, you may be taking certain medications, and you can fall and whatnot. She was talking about her mother, who had fallen in the shower, and she was there, and her husband was in the house, but he was on the other side of the house, and she fell, and she tried to call. It took him about a half hour before she was able. There was nothing for her to grab on to hold on to. So
Wow.
she sat herself down in the tub, and he was there. Then half hour later, she was able to get the attention of her husband to come. Then they found out that she had gotten a heart attack, and things like that. When you're by yourself, especially when you're by yourself, what are you going to do, Then she got another heart attack 4 days later. That's what ended up her passing away. But these are the kind of things that we have to look forward to, be careful and make sure that we have somebody to look over your loved ones. And that's why the assisted living is so important. They're not going to take that money with them. The children really don't need the money, like they were saying this morning at the program. Let that money, you work so hard for that money all those years, use it for yourself so you can have a better lifestyle in your later years in life, Now, Sylvia, if you had somebody that you want to say, why do you think they should be at the assisted living? What's the purpose of them to be at the location that we have at the La Mansión?
Well, one of the things is, okay, so you brought about, for instance, this example. The children, they have their own lives. And obviously they have their own family, they're working, so forth. So their parents they have their own home, which they pay for. So if anything happens to them, who's gonna take care of them on a daily basis? Well, you're definitely going to need somebody to take care of your parents. So what better place than putting them in an assisted living? Because those people, like in our case, we have it's round the clock.
And they're trained employees.
And they're trained employees. They also, they're med techs. So they're able to dispense medication. You work alongside with your doctor. So this is somebody who's watching over your parents 24 hours a day. Mm-hmm. What better? And this way you don't feel bad that you're not the one that's taking care of them, because you have your own life with your children.
Yeah, you have more peace of mind.
Yeah, you have peace of mind, and believe me, and I can say this, we had some residents who came in, under very bad conditions, and they were just given like about 3 months to live. Well, let me tell you, with the care that we gave that person, the love and the attention and whatever that he wanted, he got.
Medication, all their needs.
All their needs. That person was with us for 1.5 years. So he was only given 3 months. So I think
He was given 3 months when he moved in.
When he moved in. So,
Yeah.
we make a difference in their lives.
Exactly.
And it's that care that's constant. You don't have to worry about, for instance, we're a small community, okay? So we have 12 residents. Well, with the staff that we have, it's one-on-one care because we have sufficient staff. So
it's a high-end 12 suites.
That's right.
And,
So and the cost is expensive, but healthcare is very expensive.
Yeah, now if they want to call, they can reach out.
Yes, they can reach out
to La Mansion.
To La Mansion.
You can go back to the website there. You can see the phone number there, and they can reach out for information as far as private tours. You can get a tour of the location, and Sandy, her assistant, will be able to give you the tour and discuss with you the rates that are available, several different rates, and they are high-end suites, but there's a group of individuals that need that kind of care and have the money to pay for that kind of living. But this is what we talked about, doing something on the high end, because this is something that is needed for our seniors out there. Now, Sylvia, a question, talking about senior, the care and whatnot, there are so many seniors out there that unfortunately don't know where to reach or who to go to. I mean, what do you recommend that somebody that has a small family, how can they reach out to somebody for help if they can't reach out to their family member or a neighbor or somebody? I mean, do you have anything other than and besides somebody calling the La Mansion for information for them, but what do you think could be done to make it much easier for them?
Well, there's a lot of programs that are out there for for seniors, but we're more than happy if we cannot accommodate them. We can guide them to we'll give them whatever phone number it is. Let's say that they cannot afford our community. Well, we'll be able to suggest where else that they can look for places that we could recommend. We do have, through our administrator, she has full knowledge of all the different, facilities that are around, and we'll be able to give, guide them the right way, where to go. So our main thing is helping the seniors and helping the families of the seniors. Another thing is that, these seniors have worked so hard all their lives, and it's their due. When they come to our facility, they're spoiled. Why? Because these people have worked so hard for where they got to. And we want to be able to give them all the love and care that they need.
Yeah, and there's a certain group of individuals out there that have lived a nice high-end lifestyle.
True.
And now when they get to the point where they need some assisted living, there's locations out there that the children say, well, that's not the way my parents live. I mean, we want to find a place where they get high-end, like La Mansion, which is our place, the assisted living. And it's, like I said before, it's 18,000 square feet on 5 acres, nice, beautiful rooms, elevators, stairs, the wine room, the activities room, the theater, you name it, you have everything. Yeah. A pool house with an outdoor swimming pool. You can see there the floor plan that we have is just amazing, beautiful suites. And it's, You have the second floor. You also, Sylvia, we have to mention to them about the memory cares that we have as well.
Yes, we do.
Can you tell a little bit about memory care?
Well, we
have both?
We have both. We have independent, assisted, and memory care. So we are able to take care of, really just about everybody, just to be able to provide that service. And one of the things that I want to point out, in a larger community, which to me is kind of like institutional, where they have apartments, they're not able to me, it's kind of different because being that they're so big, and of course they have a lot of employees, but at the same time, the ratio that they have, so one employee will probably have to take care of six seniors. So how quick will be that care for them? Whereas with us, we're one-on-one. We know once your loved one is with us, we'll be taking care of him. If you call at any given time and you want to find out what's he doing, all our staff knows our residents. So it's not like where you have a big community and the employee will not know who's that lady. Oh, I don't know. Wait, let me check. No, the minute that you call, our employees know who our residents are and are able to get to them, immediately.
Yeah.
We also have pendants that they have that we give them for anything. If they need, they just press the pendant and, right away we answer. So, and that's what's good about a smaller community.
Yeah, you have one-on-one with the seniors, and a lot of folks feel, well, I have peace of mind knowing if I'm going to have my parents at a location like that, I know they're being taken care of 24/7. If they're laying in bed because they can't get out on their own, that pendant that they have around their neck, they're present, and the medical care is right there immediately to take care of them. I mean, we haven't had not one complaint about anybody. On the contrary, we've had some individuals. Is there anybody that did a video about?
Yes, we have. We have one of our residents, I would say friend or relative, who did a testimonial.
Can we see that?
Yes.
I'm sure here now.
Can we see the video now?
My name is John, and I have a very dear friend who is a client of La Mansion. The specialized care that he gets is better than any family could give to their father, their brother, their sister, any family member. This is an incredibly warm facility that allows people to express themselves, to heal, to get the kind of care that they need, whether it be physical therapy or whether it be a massage or whether it be any part of their life that was there before. They bring it to them here in a guarded, protected, safe place for them to be. And that's really important when you're taking care of a loved one, is to make sure that you can go home at nighttime and feel like your loved ones are safe. And here, this is definitely the place where you can get that. And he's thrived in this place. When he's away, he wants to come back here. He loves the staff here. He's developed a relationship with them. And when he sees them, he lights up, he smiles, he brags about the food, he brags about the care. He cares, he's a very warm person. He thrives when people hug him, and they hug him plenty here. It's good for the family members too as well, when they go home, to know that they can sleep at night knowing that their loved one is being cared for.
Well, that was one of our clients, a relative, talking about the assisted living. They also showed the testimony that the individuals have to talk about. Sylvia, you tell us elaborate a little bit more about this?
Well, they're happy. What can I say? They're happy. They're satisfied. And that's what we want to show to everyone, that when you place your loved one with us, our utmost importance is to take care of them properly, to look over them, to make sure that they have the respect and dignity that they deserve. That's one of the things, to me, that was very important when we started this process. So it's good that we did this. I'm so proud of La Mansión and the staff that we have and our residents.
Yeah, exactly. That we could easily took the house and sold and walked away. But I think about it was caring for the seniors, caring for the individuals in our community. There's so many people out there. I wish that more people would be able to do what we decided to do, is to pay it forward and help out in the community, because we have loved ones out there, family members that we care for, and some individuals can say, well, I don't know where to go, which way to go. All of a sudden, you find out that your loved one has a dementia or Alzheimer's, some kind of anything that can go wrong with them, and you don't know where to turn to. That's why I like to put the show out there to talk more about what we're doing in the community here in Las Vegas, and which is a beautiful city to be living in, and is the properties out here are really nice. The weather here year round is pretty good, even though it's wintertime right now. But it's good when you can say it's wintertime and you're in the 50s, 55 degrees, and that's not too bad. In the evening it gets a little cooler, but Las Vegas is a good place to live. A lot of individuals are moving from different parts of the country, around the world. They want to come to Las Vegas. They know there's a lot of facilities here for living for seniors.
Yes. And also, from fighting the snow back east, that was big for us. So, this is the destination, I would say, that a lot of seniors are moving out here. Florida is also another number one, but I think that we're beating Florida now because with all the hurricanes and everything that's having those poor people.
Yeah.
But Las Vegas is a beautiful community.
It's a beautiful community, a good place to live. You have some of our seniors like to get into town, so we do have a private concierge service, and we take them. We have a limo available for them. We take them to see some shows in town. I have an individual there, not mentioning any names, but I have an individual that loves boxing, so he wants to go to the fights all the time. So his family and his trustees tell me, Joe, he loves boxing, but he loves talking to you, so come over as much as you can. And I do. So go out. Sometimes we go out for lunch together, and pretty soon we'll be going to some big fights. He just moved in recently. He loves boxing, so we're going to be going to some big fights on a regular basis. But the kind of the care that we give for our seniors, they may be up in age and whatnot, but they still have their hobbies. They like to, they love their sports. They like to do different things. They want to go to.
They like the attention.
They
require attention.
The attention. They love going out to restaurants, which is their lifestyle before they got to the stage where they're at now, where they need the assisted living, assisting care. But they like to go out. So we take them out to the show, take them out for dinner, take them out to a sporting event. Now that you got the Raiders in town and you got the hockey in town, these are so many activities for individuals to be taken to. This is the place to be in Las Vegas. In La Mansion, we provide all our service, and we love to take it. And I'm involved with, when they say taking them out, I love going out with them. Why not?
Yeah. You learn so much from them, too. Exactly. And they deserve that. They deserve a better quality of life, which is what we want to give them. In their later years, why not?
Why not? Some of these folks, they may be getting up in age, but they still got a little spark of the old flash. Well, and you got to give it to them.
All I know is that we're aging too, but I want to have a good life too.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I may be getting old, but my body's getting younger, because mentally I feel great living in that beautiful facility there, La Mansion, for 17 years myself. I'm going to keep one of those rooms reserved for me, maybe up on the tower there on the top. I can sneak up there and put a bed up there for me. But it is a good place to be. If you want to reach out again to La Mansion, you see there, and you can call them up, and they'll give you a private tour and more information is required. If you need some more information, talk to Sandy, or the director can talk to you about the pricing and the caregiving that we have, and set up a private tour.
Yeah, they have to come and see it for themselves.
Exactly. So I tell you, individuals out there, if you need a good location, you have your loved one, whether it's your significant other or your parent or a sibling or somebody that needs care, talk to them about La Mansion. It's not that we're trying to brag about that we're the best. No, this is a place that we can tell you one thing I can brag about. We'll give you the best love and attention you'll get at La Mansion. Yeah. With that said, guys, Sylvia, I want to thank you so much for being on the show today to give our viewers a little bit of information about the caring that we do for the individual at La Mansion here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And La Mansion is only the finest will do.
The finest will do. You got that right. Okay, my friends out there, we'll see you next week. Talk to you. God bless you. Happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and a prosperous New Year. Take care. Talk to you soon.